She's doing a selfie thing, but listen, I gotta get mine. Is what it is. I feel you. Do your selfie thing. That's cool and all, but I'm about to get busy in a second. So, the same way she's flexing for the gram or wherever is the same way I think we all should be able to make sure we get, stretches, whether you're trying to stretch your pants through glute work or you're trying to stretch your arms, your t-shirt, whatever it is you're trying to do. So today is for arms. Basically knock out chin-ups for biceps and straight posture dips for the chin-ups for biceps, straight posture dips for triceps. All right, so we'll just go back and forth right now. I'll do push-ups later. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right to chin-ups, underhand. And you can go neutral grip too, but this is a little weird, this grip, because of the positioning of the bar, but we'll get it regardless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, do a few sets here just to get busy, get the blood flowing, and you already know. This is it's one of those times. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. So it's one of those things. We'll get a couple more sets in here, and then we'll make it happen. Arms today. This is the warm-up for blood flow. Make sure we get what we gotta get. So, 8, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's try it this way. No. I mean, it feels a little bit, no. Gotta be this way. I'll go like a little bit more neutral. Still kind of biceps. Just not full on biceps. Even though this is still a compound kind of exercise, regardless, calisthenic wise. But we'll make it happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you ever look at like Olympians that do rings, you could literally get your biceps to be like powerful just by doing chins. You do chins a certain way, even though it's for biceps, you could literally like angle it a certain way to be able to get your biceps more as opposed to your back. Do another set and then we'll keep it moving. As soon as he gets his, sharing is caring. Shorty just gave me the look. She gave me one of these, one of those. She saw my beard and was like, that's like the shook look. I don't know what the emoji would be, but it's like one of those yikes, a yikes look. So I'm gonna get one more set here as soon as he's done, and then keep it moving. What's up, Edit? How you doing? Welcome. Doing an arm routine today. So we're gonna do biceps, triceps, and then I do a lot of miscellaneous stuff every day uh, that I'm here in the gym. So I do that as well, like calves, forearms, and I do calisthenics. My last set here. As soon as homeboy gets off, you know, because if he starts hogging the Roman chair, I'm gonna have to kick him off. It's all good. Patience is a virtue, and virtue is graciousness, and graciousness is very good. Y'all want to see me kick him off, right? I'll give him this set, and then he's out of here. Sometimes you just gotta be patient. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to full-on chins, okay? I don't like the grip, but hey, can't complain too much. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Probably get some push-ups as well. We'll see. Thinking I'll get some push-ups in, and then start. Okay. Stay with the blood flow is a good thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like 2 more sets, 1 or 2 more, and then we'll start. You know, I like to toggle in here in between free weights and machine work, like Nautilus equipment. But you know, I come from the old school, so getting on machines, I'm not averse to it. It's one of those things where I gotta kind of like nudge myself and fight myself. Like, listen, do the machines, do the machines. You don't always have to do free weights, you know? You don't have to always be so stubborn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let me see if I can find a bench. Every single bench is taken. So you know what? We can do machines. It's all right. But every machine seems to be taken as well. We'll get it right here. Get it right here. Oops. Okay. Okay. Let's start with tricep V-bar. If I could find an attachment, that would be nice. Literally have an attachment missing. Like, how do you? I'll get it from here. I know you can still hear me, so let's take it from here. It's like weird. It's like, hmm? Oh, okay, yeah. Thank you. Oh, you can't take this one out neither. Do you know where to get the? Do you know where to get these links at? Do you know where to get these links? You,
Where you get them?
yeah.
I'm not sure. I have to take one off the other. I'm not sure where they go.
Trying to find one. All right, thank you. Yeah, this should be fine. I'm over here, like where do you find a link? Okay, this is good. This will work. And then, right back to the V-bar. Okay. Okay. Here we go. It's all right. It's all right to do machine work. 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't even have to go very heavy neither. You know, the good thing about all of this is like you can really move through everything really quickly, you know, which is an awesome thing. I'm gonna toggle back and forth between one or two tricep routines and then go to biceps and then back and forth. Keep going from tris to bis. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh. She was using grip rope, so I think I'm gonna use grip rope. I'll use the grip rope later, actually. But right now, I can use this short straight bar, which is good. do a straight bar. Go like a little heavier than this. I like to do a, let me change the angle. Boom. I like to do reverse grip like this for forearms, which is good for forearms and brachialis, which spreads your, like gives you mass, you could say, because of it being the spacer for biceps. So it's a good thing to do, like anything kind of hammer or reverse curl related. It's good for that. It gives you a nice spaced out brachialis, so your arms get just wider, you know? After this, I'll go right to overhead extensions for triceps, and then we'll go from there right to we'll toggle back and forth, tries, buys, until we're done. I don't have to spend too much time on this. Then after that, do miscellaneous stuff like I usually do. I'll do some forearm work, calves, handstands, easy peasy. 20 to 40 minutes, done deal. All right, let's do regular curls now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like I said, after this, overhead extensions for the long head, and then go right back to bicep work, Probably do some concentration for the peak. And name checks out, by the way. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, let's go overhead. Stay right here. You don't have to move. Switch it to grip rope. Bring this up. We'll do overhead extensions for triceps, the long head. Let's get it. Eight, 9. I don't necessarily have to go off of just counts. I can go off of feels too. But generally speaking, you pick the right weight. You're kind of aiming to stay within that 8 to 12 range. So 10s usually feel like the good amount of tension that I need. And I've only been working out in the gym for 6 weeks or so, right? I'm finishing up my 6th week, so should be some time before I really get into the flow again. Probably like 12, 15, 18 weeks of training consistently, and then I'll be in a good place. The intensity will go up, the weight, et cetera, et cetera. Let's get it. We'll do one more set, then we'll move on. Right back to biceps. Wall Walker, what's up? Greetings. Welcome. Just doing an arm routine right now. A lot of wobbly wobble, shake, shake going on. So I'll do one more set of overheads and then we'll move on. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Ooh. Ah. Okay. Right back to biceps. I'm thinking some dumbbell work, you know? Dumbbell hammers. You know, easy peasy. Nothing crazy. Let me see how these feel. Yeah, these aren't too bad. Not too heavy, not too light. Just keep it moving. Do a couple more sets. We'll go back to biceps. I see a bench just opened up, so I might use that. We'll see. Usually I do the tough stuff and I get it out the way first. But since nothing was open and it's kind of crowded in here, it was like I couldn't really get to anything. So I just started using these machines. But at this point, I'm already like lots of sets, reps, and exercises in. Okay. I like the way that feels right here. Yeah, I can't wait till this place is open 24 hours. I'll be here at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Ain't no one gonna be in here. I want to see who comes in here at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, you know? Dead hours, straight up twilight hours. Like who's here at 3:13 in the morning? I'll be here. All right, last set. All right. Now, you know, because in my mind, I'm always trying to do a ridiculous amount of volume, and it's honestly not necessary. Like, I could literally just do, you know, 6 exercises, 3 sets each. That's 18. And if I'm clumping tries and bis together on the same day, that's 36 sets. If you really think about it, you know? Because if we're doing 6 and 6, and it's No, so you 3 and 3, like 6 exercises, 3 sets on each exercise. That's 18, right? So I already did overhead. I did hammers. I did reverse grip. I did regular curls. I did chins. I did tricep push downs. You know, I want to do. All right, let's do this because it literally just opened up. So I'm gonna get in where I fit in. All right, I'm not gonna go heavy. Just gonna get some decent weight, some pretty light. You know, nothing crazy. Just knock it out. You know, a few sets of this, and we keep it moving. Let's go. A few sets of this. Close grip on the bench, elbows tucked, triceps all day. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Honestly, I'm gonna do the math right now. They always say don't do math live, but I'm trying to think. Um, I'm not gonna count the chins because that was basically like a warm up for blood flow. So if we go reverse grip and regular grip, that's 3. Hammers, that's 6. I gotta get at least some concentration. I'll do concentration curls next. That's what I'll do. Let's get another 2 sets in here, and then we'll do concentration. I could either do it off the preacher bar, or I could just modify it in between my lap. Like spider curls, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more. Hope everyone's doing well on this Wednesday. I'm telling you, 2026 is ours. There's nothing that should be like in any way doubtful to you. Like, there should be no skepticism whatsoever. This is our year. That's it. 1, 2. Go ahead. Ask me why. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Let's go right to biceps. I could use this bar right here and do straight bar curls, but unnecessary. I don't need to. I don't need to. All right. Let me grab a quick dumbbell. Be right back. Just gotta do some concentration. Excuse me. Concentration curls. And let's grab a lightweight right here. Easy peasy. And it will keep it moving. gonna modify and do concentration curls, like in spider curl form, right? Like I could literally do it here in a seated position, and let's get this out the way. Okay, here we go. Spider curl position. 2, 3, 4. For concentration for the peak. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Easy. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Concentration curls are basically like a finisher, towards the end of your workout. On the low end, even if you do 8 sets of biceps, it's fine. I'm still gonna do forearms, and I didn't count the chins for my warm-ups. So 8 sets, 9 sets, that's fine for bis. Triceps, probably a little bit more, 10, 15 sets total. Totally fine. Just chip away, stimulate, get your blood flow, get your mini pump, keep it moving. Stay consistent, practice good habits. Get your sleep, do your calisthenics. Second set, second to last. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, do one more set here, and then we move on. After this, we'll do some forearm work. Matter of fact, stay right here, do forearms, We're gonna reverse to the side I just ended and finish that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. 8. 1, 2, 3. 8. Okay. Go right to forearms. You know what I didn't do? I'll do forearms, but I'm going to do another movement for triceps. I didn't hit this head. The inner head, I didn't hit the inner head. And you know how you hit the inner head, right? You got to go reverse grip on the push down. So I got to do that. Because I hit the long head, I hit the short head, but I didn't hit the inner. Okay? So let's do it. Forearms first, because I'm here anyways. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I already did reverse grip curls, so I like that for forearms and brachialis development, but these, they're okay. It's good for that area, right where your wrists are, and then a little up. It's good for that, but I like doing reverses. I'm not talking about reverse curls, but actually reverse these right here. I like those. They're way tougher. And you know what? This might be a little heavy for that. I only started hitting weights again with resistance, so to be honest with myself. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Let me get a little bit of a lighter weight so I can do the forearm work how I want. All right, let's see. I got a lighter weight right here, but I don't know. Yeah, this is good. This is definitely light. I feel like this is good. Do a few sets of these. Then I'll do reverse on the I'll do reverse on the triceps for the inner head, and then I'll begin like miscellaneous stuff. One of the miscellaneous movements is right here behind you, where this phone is placed on. It's for glutes. So I'm gonna start miscellaneous by doing glutes. Then I'll do calves, both seated for soleus, standing for gastrocs, after glutes. And then I'll end with handstand work, and that's it. Done deal. Usually takes me about 45 minutes or less. Seems about right. 10, 11, 12. Just to give you an angle of how this is going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 more sets of reverse for the inner head, triceps, and then come right back here and do glutes. You know, moving right along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm telling you, 2026 is our year. 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to reverse it from the arm I just left off. So I'm already worn. Should be more difficult. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. Ah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Put this back and then we'll do some reverse work for triceps, for the inner head. Okay, let's get it. Damn. She's over there doing her glutes. I don't know if she's done. You done here, miss? Yeah. All right, so okay. Where's the grip rope at? You know what? I don't need it. I'm gonna put this up. Damn, this needs to be greased a little bit. Okay. Okay, so let me bring this down just a little bit. Okay. From here, let's See how heavy this is. It's kind of light. Surprised she was working her booty. Probably go a little heavier than that, but hey, who am I to say what her body can or can't do? But anyways, here we go. Speaking of, I need to go a little lighter. I got a little pain right there that's bothering me right now. Probably take me a couple more weeks before that goes away. Just like my left groin right now is bothering me. 1. Reverse grip for the inner head. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just in case anyone's curious, you go overhead extensions for this long head, right? When you do regular push downs, you work in this chunky piece right here, right? And then when you go reverse grip like this, you're working that inner head right there, okay? Just in case anyone was wondering. Second set, second to last. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and do one more set. We'll get right to glute work. Yeah, it's open, so I'm gonna get right to it. I swear to you, if YouTube wasn't so sensitive as a platform, I'd be saying some wild stuff. Like, I constantly have wild things going through my mind, and I just want to like say some of these things, but I know I'm on a platform where I probably should be treading cautiously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oof. Okay. On to the next. All right, we're gonna begin miscellaneous stuff now. Like, honestly, if you're not doing glutes, like, what are you doing with your life? Do you even lift? It's an unfortunate thing that I only see women do this, you know? And I understand women do it for aesthetics, but men really should be doing this for performance in all types of ways. And it just pays to have a powerful posterior chain, you know? It baffles me to understand that men don't do this. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Woo. You know, that goes for lunges, that goes for hip thrusts, hamstring work, you know. I tend to think hamstrings are good to do whenever you can as well, as far as miscellaneous work is concerned. Because after this, I'm going to do calves, both seated and standing, and the seated is modified. And I don't know, maybe I'll do some hamstrings, and then after hamstrings, I'll finish with handstand work. Second set, second to last. Let's get it. Woo. Do one more set. Done there. Then, like I said, we'll go hammies and calves, standing and seated, and then handstands for the end. Last set. Okay. Let's get it. We'll go right to calves. And then after calves, do a little bit of hamstring work. She's doing hamstrings right there. You could do it in that form, seated, or you could do it right here in prone position, like prone bone. To me, it don't matter. Either way. All right, we'll do some calves. Because if you're not doing calves, what are you doing? Why do you even show up? Why are you even here if you're not doing calves? Go a little heavier than this. You know, most guys, they're like, what I've heard a lot in my lifetime. I don't need to do legs. I walk all the time. I play basketball all the time. I'm sure you reach for things all the time too. Why are you doing your arms? Why are you doing bench? It's a crazy argument, you know? I walk all the time. I play basketball all the time. I don't need to do legs. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Ten. Woo. So I'm doing this modified by bending my knees in a straight calf extension machine. That's how you modify it. Second set, second to last. Let's get it. Do one more set, and then we'll go right to standing. And I do standing every day off like a ledge, steps, whatever, body weight. So this is always a treat for me to do it with resistance. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're gonna go standing now. After standing, we'll knock out some hamstring work, and that's really it. I'm just gonna finish with handstands. Done deal. Let's do some straight legs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Damn, this girl has been on a hamstring machine for a while. You hog? Taking a lot of time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think she's leaving right now. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. I don't know if this. All right, here we go. Last set here, and then we'll go right to hamstrings. How long has it been? Oh, it's past 50 minutes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I'm gonna go hammy work. Okay, if I can find a way to place this, that would be good. Let's put it there. Boom. Okay, here we go. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember, this is all miscellaneous work, so it's just like extra credit, you could say. All right, I knocked out all the main stuff. I finished the main test. This is all extra credit right now. After 2 more sets of this, I'm gonna end with handstands. Done. All right, let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oof. Last set. All right, here we go. Last set. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now we're gonna finish with handstands. Handstands for the win. And then it's over. I just have to find a spot where I can do them without. I usually do them right here. It's kind of crowded. Maybe I could do it here. Let's see. Yeah, looks like it's okay for now. This is my last, basically everything. I'm done after this. I don't have to do anything else. Okay. Do a few sets of this, and it's over. Okay? We'll do like 4 sets, 3, 4 sets. Because the whole point is to do it when you're fatigued. To do it like after the workout, when you're kind of worn out. Because if you do it when you're pooped and you know there's not much left in the tank, then whenever you're, you know, fresh, you should be able to do it no problem. Okay? So that's the whole premise with that. Okay? Do like a couple more sets and then it's over. Okay? So the whole point is to train through long-term memory, mind muscle connection, to be able to get your posture and your whole body into a certain position when you crank yourself up. When you push yourself up into that position, you got to do your best to like commit to memory locking into a certain position. That takes a while to learn, you know? That takes a while. Cuz I could push up, but to actually lock in and to do it consistently, it takes time. Especially when you're a little worn out. So I'll do like 2 more sets here and then it's a done deal. Come on, let's go. Lock into position. Lock into position. Lock into position. Do 1 more set. Done deal. It's gonna take time, you know? Like every time I ever got really good at doing handstands, and keep in mind, like I was trying to do handstands when I was young, and I wasn't ever able to do handstands. It wasn't until I got way older that I finally learned how to do handstands. And it didn't just click. It wasn't like, oh, I got it. No, it took me a long time. And I was practicing and practicing. It wasn't one of those things where I just got it, you know? Because that's kind of rare for me. Like I don't just get anything right away. So one of those things. Gotta do that again. Dunzo. Had a good one. Not bad. Knocked out arms. Feels good. Just gonna make sure I hit the sanitizer. You know, it's actually very mild outside, way warmer than it's been. I've been calling it, for quite some time. And this week is a relatively warm one, so that's a good thing. We got some, we got some relief, so it's a good thing. I can definitely feel it, because some of that air from outside comes in, and you get to feel the difference. And I can surely feel that difference. And that's it. That is it. It's a done deal. Just get my trusty overgarments out. It's over. Feels good to know you're gonna go outside and you're not gonna be, going from a warmed up body to freezing cold outside. It's probably like 50 degrees outside right now, actually. You know, so that's a beautiful thing in the middle of January. I could smell the loud. It's very loud. It's interesting because as soon as I smelled the loud, the homie just dropped the lighter. So it's like, yep, there's no denying what it is. And like I said, definitely feels like 50 degrees out here. It's very toasty. And that's awesome. It is awesome. Okay. Feels good. I can't front. It feels good. Got everything. I'll put the coat on. You know what? I don't really need to put the coat on right now because it's 50 degrees. It literally is 50. I knew it was probably going to be 50, and it literally is 50. So I'm just putting the coat on just in case, just keeping it safe. Better safe than sorry. It's good to stay in layers because it still is the winter. You don't know what can happen, Anything could happen. I could be caught outside for whatever reason, and then, anything could happen. So it's better to be in layers in the wintertime, and then if something happens, you can take off layers rather than being caught without layers and then you have nothing, So I'd rather stay safe. As an English teacher of mine in high school used to say, that's why I said, better safe than sorry, right? This teacher used to always say, because I wasn't very good with time management at one point in my life. That was another thing. I just told you about handstands, which it took me a lot of effort, I was also not very good with time management. And this teacher, English teacher in high school, used to always say, yeah, better late than never, but better not ever late. Ain't that the truth? Better late than ever. Better late than never, but better not ever late. You're right. And I don't remember everything from school, but I hold those words dear to me because at some point in my life, with maturity, came attacking weaknesses until one by one they dissolved and they went away. Right? So one of them was time management and mastering that. Because if you're reliable when it comes to time, then you're probably going to wind up being one of those people who is just dependable in general. If you say you're going to do something, then you want your word to be bond. You want your word to be reliable. When people think about you, and if you say something, do people think to themselves like, we'll see? Or do they think, oh, you said it? Oh, this is good. This is as good as done, right? So with time management came a sense of, I'm not ever the boy that cried wolf. Let me just wipe this. Oh, come on. What is going on here? Is that the light or is it the... I don't know. Who knows? I don't know if it's a light or if it's probably better before, right? Who knows? It might be the light. So, again, as I was saying, your word should be your bond. Because that's a form of power right there. When someone hears, let's just pick a name, right? Melissa. When Melissa says Melissa's going to do something, and someone says, oh, Melissa said it, so yeah, it's as good as done, right? Tell me that's not powerful. What the? This is annoying me a little bit. And you know, my OCD is probably kicking in crazily right now. It's all right. You'll be all right, babe. You'll be all right. Why? There it is. Look. So it must be the light. Must be the light. Oh, wow. There it goes. Must be the light. So when Melissa says something, it's like whatever Melissa says goes. Right? Because she's very reliable. Her word is dependable. She as a person is powerful because anyone that knows Melissa respects Melissa. So that was one of the things for me that signified maturity. It was time management and just becoming a reliable person in general. Like if I said I was going to do, because I had to undo a lot. I had to unlearn and relearn a lot to the point of where it's like, damn, they still remember me being a knucklehead, you know? They still remember me being, like there's a whole bunch of negative connotations. So I had to undo that to the point of where you finally now respect the kid. It took a lot for me to like mature to the point of where I'm fully confident in myself, you know? Once you are fully confident in yourself, fully, doesn't matter what anyone thinks after that. It doesn't matter anymore because you've reached those levels. So at that point, it's just, you're already there, you know? I ain't gonna front. Today was one of those, like, sometimes this happens. You feel kind of cozy and lazy. You just don't want to do things. But where is that coming from? Just shake that off, you know? And I kept shaking it off. Went to the gym. I didn't want to work out. Went to the gym. Made it happen. You know? You gotta keep shaking off the rust. I didn't want to do a lot of things today. I did them all. And I'm keep continuing to knock these things out. One by one. So that by the time I finally get to where I'm about to go to sleep in however many hours, I'm going to feel more than accomplished. Because there were a bunch of times that I could have just said, you know what? Not today. No. There's not any one of those times where it was a not today that I didn't butt in and be like, nah, it's getting done. It's getting done today. Oh, you don't want to do it today? You don't feel like doing it today? Well, guess what? It's going to happen regardless. So that right before I go to sleep, everything to the last minute is getting done. So I can rest easy and say everything. There was one thing that I fronted on. Just like that. You know? And feel proud. Like, yeah, I overcame a lot of sluggishness and lazy feelings, and I still did it. It's important, you know, because it's like training. It's like practice, but like you're practicing every single day. So that if you ever get put on the spot for anything, you do this every single day anyways, for yourself. So if you had to do anything for anyone else, you're so confident in yourself because you do it for yourself anyways, that if someone, you know, let's just say of importance, was hoping you, like, let's say they needed you to drop them off at the airport, you know? or they needed you to like bring them to a doctor's appointment that was very important, or anything of value. You're that person. It's that simple. Become that person. Don't ever allow yourself to be unreliable, unprofessional,